Welcome to Impossibly Unremarkable, a podcast hosted by myself, Jonathan Butts, and my longtime friend, co-host, and good time boy, Elliot Marks.
That is right. We're back for another episode. Welcome back, everybody. And just a reminder, we're just two sinners practicing burning in hell today by torturing ourselves with extreme heat. Isn't that right?
That's exactly right. Couldn't have said it better myself.
That's right. I'm very excited for this. Ever since I got these sauces, I've just been waiting to crack them all open.
Yeah.
See what's inside.
Yeah. No, I too look forward to this.
Yeah. This will be a fun episode. Different change up to from what we normally do on this podcast. Normally we're talking a lot about our days and about who we are and all that bullshit. But today we're just going to torture ourselves on camera and do it all for the audience. Am I right?
Let's emphasize on camera, because for the first time we were actually recording this and we'll upload it so you have a little visual cue to go along with the audio here. Before we get into what I assume is going to be pure, unadulterated hell,
Yep.
I think let's stick to the basics.
Sure.
Let's talk about our week.
Yeah, let's ease into this. Let's stall a little bit.
You go first.
Yeah, things are going great for me, got a lot going on. I know we went to that concert this past weekend.
Yes.
So that was a lot of fun.
Yes.
Denzel Curry.
Yes.
Did you enjoy the concert, first off?
Yeah. I had a good time.
It was a very apprehensive, yeah.
I will give it a 7 out of 10.
Okay.
As far as concerts go.
I'll take 7 out of 10.
I like Denzel Curry. I didn't know any of his original music, so like the first 5 or 6 songs he played, I'm like, yeah, this is awesome. And then like the next 10, I'm like, I don't know.
Right, all the music before his most recent one.
Yeah.
You knew his most recent album, but everything else you were kind of in the dark on.
I didn't know anything else, and he's also like, he's got like a great stage presence. He's a really good performer.
Oh yeah.
I'd say that the openers were good as well, but all of them kind of were united by a single performance factor, which is that they're like hyped, they're like mosh style, and that's just not really who I am.
That's not you? Yeah, no, I can't really see you in a mosh pit. I feel like you would get, no offense, obliterated in one.
Yeah.
There's always huge ass dudes in there that go to the concert to be in the mosh pit, and I just know one of them would give you a good hit in the mosh pit, and you'd go down, and I don't know if that'd be good for you.
And the first or second song that Denzel Curry came on. So like you and I were in the back. We weren't in the pit, and there's like a different, like a change in elevation, so we're a little bit higher up, and there's like a bar that separates us. We're like maybe 5 or 6 people behind that bar, so we're a good ways away from the mosh pit. But when Denzel Curry came on, like very briefly in the first or second song, like people tried to mosh near us.
Yeah, they tried to open a pit in like the back, like chill part. So the good thing about this venue was that, like you said, there's the railing there, and then you had to go down a ramp to get to the lower part where the mosh pit actually was, like where they would actually open the pits. And some asshole in the back, with the rest of us just playing it safe, trying to enjoy the show, tried to open up a mosh pit back there. It didn't quite play out very well. It lasted for about 10 seconds, maybe.
Yeah.
So people kind of shoving around and stuff. I was ready. I was prepared to get into it.
It was uncomfortable for that 10 seconds or however long it was. And like, I'm getting hit from behind. And also throughout the entire show, when there's parts where he's like, put your hands up, and everyone's, going, hey, or whatever. Someone just fucking bonking me on the head every single time they were waving their arm.
Hey, you're tall. They were probably a little shorter. Their hand just meets you right in the head.
Whatever. They
can't help it.
But the 3 key things I wanted to talk about that made it extra enjoyable.
Yep.
Part 1 here. It reeked in there. It smelled.
What?
Yeah.
I mean, it smelled like sweat and weed, like every other concert you go to.
Nah, it's never been that bad. It was like BO. It smelled like someone was lighting like a joint right behind me, which they very well might have been.
They definitely were, because I smelt that, and at first, like, I forgot like where I was for some reason, because I was like, what the fuck is burning? Like, why I smell something burning, and I'm like, oh, people are doing drugs. Okay, yeah, I forgot that. But yeah, they had to have been right behind us because it was so strong. It was like right in my nose.
Yeah.
But that'll happen. I've been to quite a few concerts, and that's usually what happens. It's to be expected when you go there.
I just haven't gotten that from the concert. I mean, obviously, there's like usually just like a faint smell of weed in the air.
Sure.
But this was pungent.
It's too close to home for you.
The second thing, and this is probably my favorite part of the whole concert, was there was a point where Denzel Curry was performing, and then this dude who was like right next to the stage, maybe a couple people back, whips his phone at Denzel Curry. He stops the concert and he's like, "Hey, you Justin Bieber looking motherfucker, don't ever throw shit at me again." And picks up his cell phone off the stage and then just whips it back into the audience.
It was amazing. It was incredible. First of all, when he calls him out, "You Justin Bieber looking motherfucker, don't be throwing shit up on stage." He grabs the dude's phone. I think he's going to give it back to him. He whips the thing across the crowd, like God knows where. And then later on in the show, or like right after he did that, he probably thought like, fuck, maybe I shouldn't have thrown his phone like that. Because then he said something in the mic like, "Hey, make sure that guy, if you find his phone, make sure he gets it back before the end of the show."
He's like, "I don't like thieves, make sure it gets his." But the funny thing is, like, he probably hurt somebody with that phone.
He may have. Somebody probably got beamed in like the side of the head with an iPhone.
Yeah, that's what I just assumed
out of nowhere.
Happened.
Not paying attention, lighting a joint or something, and then they just get fucking beamed in the skull.
Some person like towards the back of the the crowd.
He threw it far. He threw it like he was skipping a stone over water. It was incredible.
But I would honestly probably do the same thing, or at least like take the phone and just whip it into the ground and destroy it.
That would be sweet. If you'd like stomped it or something.
Yeah.
Megan actually told me why that they may have thrown their phone on stage. It doesn't excuse it, doesn't make it better. It's still stupid. But basically, this is what people do, and it's sort of like a TikTok thing or like something that people do online. It's in the zeitgeist. But
sure,
when the app Be Real, when it goes off,
No.
basically what people do when their Be Real goes off, they throw it up on stage, hoping that the person will catch it. And then their Be Real will go off, and it'll be like some celebrity or whoever's performing on stage will be in their Be Real. So it's possible that that's what that person was doing. It still is stupid. Do not throw your phone on stage.
Yeah. I'm trying to think when the Be Real went, because it goes off at the same time for everybody, right?
Yeah, I was trying to think that too. I couldn't remember when it went off. I don't think it went off during the concert, but I'm not 100% sure.
Yeah. But that was fucked up, but also really funny. The last thing, I actually have two more things I want to talk about.
Yeah, let's.
I'm so sorry.
No, that's
I can go
totally
on
fine.
About this. There was a point like midway through Denzel Curry's set where I looked over and like diagonally, like to your right at like a diagonal angle, there was a person who was like a step down, so like on like towards the pit, but not like really deep in it. But he was recording. He was recording the show. And at first I'm like, oh, that's a giant fucking phone.
Yeah.
Like is it like a big flip phone? I'm not sure. And then I take a closer look, and it's like a Nintendo DS. He's recording the show with it, but it's not like the OG one that you can flip.
Yeah.
It's the one that's just like flat, and immovable. I don't know what model that is.
I don't either. I'm not that familiar with DSs.
I don't know. If
I just had that old one that flips.
Yeah, I don't know if it has like a superior camera quality.
It must. Maybe his phone is just a piece of shit. Maybe he's got an Android.
Yeah, that's true.
And the camera's not very good. And then one day he was just recording on his DS, and he was like, "I think the camera's better on here.
Yeah.
I'm going to take this to the Denzel Curry show. Get some good memories."
I
recorded
just,
on the DS.
I picture him like going home and like booting up his DS and just like watching like the shittiest recording possible, like with the worst audio possible.
Just switching between Mario Kart on his DS and the Denzel Curry show, the live shots he got.
I saw Denzel Curry. You got to check this out. And then I want to talk a bit about Red Veil, one of the openers.
Yeah.
His music was fine. He's young. He's like 18.
Yes.
His sound and like lyrics weren't very mature, but he had like a pretty cool stage presence. But he like the others still was like trying to go for that, like, open the fucking pit,
right?
Mosh style. But he was dressed like.
Okay, I love Red Veil. I love him very much, and I actually very much disagree with your opinion on his music, but he was dressed. He had these jeans on that had these like little patches that looked like flowers. I don't know if they were sunflowers or something. There were these flower patches on his blue jeans. And then he had this button up. He was dressed like he was going to church.
No. He was dressed like he just got off the set of Kid in Striped Pajamas or Boy in Striped, whatever the movie was. He
looked like the boy in the striped pajamas.
Yes. His shirt looked like identical. It was like a button down. It was like light blue and white stripes, and like obviously it wasn't 1-to-1, but the stars or like the flowers or whatever were on his pants.
Yeah, I thought the pants were fire.
They just looked like gold stars. So like it looked like he was going for
It was a look. It was definitely a look.
It just took me out of the whole thing.
Nay, what can you do? He's 18. He's learning.
He is learning.
When maybe next show he'll throw on some sweats or something, and be a little more comfortable.
But I swore those were sweatpants.
No, they were jeans for sure.
Really? Okay.
I think so.
Okay.
I mean, Red Veil is an incredible artist. Like I said, I disagree about your opinions on his music. I think maybe you just don't get it. You need to listen to his music a little bit more. He's very introspective. He's got. I'd almost compare him lyrically to somebody like Earl Sweatshirt or something like that, where he's very lyrical if you actually listen to what he's saying and his production and everything like that. It actually surprised me more, the mosh pit style that he was going for, because I never got that out of his music. I mean, obviously it's something you can get pumped to, but I would never imagine myself moshing to it.
Maybe he was just trying to go along with the other openers.
The vibes
maybe that's what
the rest of the show.
I will say, whatever song, I don't know what it was, but whenever he brought out like a guy he went to high school with, that song was pretty good.
That was good. Because his friend sung the hook, and it was a really good. It
was cute
performance. I enjoyed it. Cute. Okay, sure.
It was cute. It was like,
cute.
Hey
sure.
man, there's just a guy I came up with.
Hey, he's bringing his homies, his day ones.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I hope you do that to me someday.
One day when I. Yep.
Shit! I just remembered the other thing I wanted to talk about.
Okay.
I can't remember. I think it was the first opener.
Yeah.
Play That Boy.
Play That Boy's A.
He's like talking about, he's talking to the audience in between songs. He's like, hey, I'm about to play whatever song. I know someone here knows all of it. Who knows all of it?
Oh, yeah.
Come up on stage with me. And he brings up this like really tall white guy.
Yep.
And proceeds to be the most uncomfortable 2 to 3 minute sequence I've ever seen.
I totally forgot that happened until you brought it up right now.
I just remembered it.
But watching that was so uncomfortable for everyone else in the crowd.
Yeah.
To be fair with this guy who went up on stage, he brought him up there, and the way he said it made it sound like he was going to be given a mic and maybe sing along with him.
Yeah.
But he got up on stage and was essentially just like a hype man that had never been a hype man before. Like, he was not given a microphone. He was not expected to sing very many lyrics or anything to the crowd as if he knows the song. So what he ended up doing was he ended up just kind of jumping around on stage.
And I like what you're doing with his arms is exactly. He was like,
he didn't know how to incorporate his arms with any of the movements he was doing. So he was kind of just like hopping around with his arms at his sides, and it looked incredibly awkward. And I was just, I felt really bad for the guy, but I also felt bad for every fucker watching that because it was painful.
He was also like, come on, guys, come on.
He was waving everybody along, kind of, but still his arms looked like they were, in stints, like he couldn't fully move them or something. I was like, what is going on with this guy?
So
obviously
bad.
Just very nervous.
Yeah.
I would be, too. That's why I did not volunteer to go up on stage. But
I would also bet money, $100 that dude did not know the song.
He may have not, because I was trying to see if he was, saying the lyrics, and I didn't see that many.
Not a word.
I don't know if he knew that. He didn't really look like a fan of Play That Boy Zay.
Yeah, no.
He just kind of looked like he looked like he was in a fraternity or something.
Yeah.
I don't know. Tough night for that guy, but, fun memory. I'm sure his friends that he was there with got some fun videos that they're going to fucking rag on him for later.
Yeah, I would milk that shit.
Oh, yeah. If you went up on stage and looked like that, you would have looked worse. And I would have never let you forget it.
Because that dude was at least, tall and fit, where I would look like a fucking slob.
Oh, come on.
Yeah, we both know it.
Oh, come on. Shut up. No, you looked great. You just would have been more awkward than that man was, probably.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Yeah, probably.
I'll pretend in the mirror. They'll see if I could have done a better job.
You just got to practice. You got to be prepared at all times for whatever could come your way.
Start hyping every night on my own, like shadow boxing, but shadow hyping.
Shadow hyping.
So that was the concert. I did have fun. I'm glad I went.
Yeah.
Not a whole lot else going on in our lives. I mean, I guess I can't speak for you. I know we both have a wedding to go to.
We do have a wedding this weekend. You can't forget. Our dear friends are getting married. Our friends from college, and it'll be a fun time. It's in Wisconsin, so got to drive over to fucking Scottytown for it. But
I am so excited for the drive.
Why?
I don't know. It's just been years since I've driven to Eau Claire.
God, I can't wait to get back on 94 and drive for 90
I love 94.
minutes.
It's like 70 is the speed limit.
Yeah.
So you can go like a cool 85.
But it's like the main road through Minnesota and Wisconsin, and there's always semis on it, and you're always getting boxed in by the semis, and it's not a very pretty drive. It's just kind of boring.
Don't drive like a bitch.
Well, I'm trying to go as fast as I can on that road, but
In the Sorrento?
I don't want to get pulled over in Wisconsin either.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah. But it'll be a blast. I love weddings. I'm always a fan of weddings. Dancing at weddings is the best time. I hope the DJ's good. That's all I can hope.
Yeah, I'm sure it'll be good.
Yeah.
I have faith.
Me too. I'm confident that the music will be exceptional, that we'll have good times with friends. I'm sure you'll have a couple beverages.
Maybe.
You might.
We'll have to wait till next week to hear.
Yeah, we'll have to recap it next time. But I'm very excited for it. It's going to be a lot of fun. Is there anything else going on in your life at all besides the wedding, the concert? What else is going on?
I finished 10 of 11. I finished 10 out of my 11 quarterly employee reviews today.
Okay.
But you told me I wasn't allowed to talk about that.
Nope, we're not talking about that. You know what I actually have been watching, though?
What?
I've been watching that new Dahmer show. Have you been watching it at all?
No, because I'm protesting.
Okay.
I feel like there's been so much Jeffrey Dahmer content in the last 2 years alone. It's like, we get it. He did a bunch of fucked up things.
Yeah,
Stop.
There's been a lot of serial killer content, and
It's
I
like
have
been
seen
rotating through Dahmer and Bundy.
Yeah.
There's no love for John Wayne Gacy. Where's the
That's
show?
your real gripe with this?
Where's the show? Come
There's no
on.
show about John Wayne Gacy. Nobody wants to see that.
Because you can't cast like a semi good looking person in it, you know?
No.
Because it like they have to.
No,
be,
they
like,
have to look like a
disgusting
piece of shit.
slob. That yeah. Do you think I have a chance?
To play John Wayne Gacy?
Yeah, Netflix greenlights literally anything.
Sure,
So,
I'm sure it's in the works,
Yeah.
or somebody's pitched it. But the Dahmer show, look, I get the controversy. I get not glorifying serial killers, and but it is a well done show, I have to say. It's very well done. Evan Peters, who plays Jeffrey Dahmer, is incredible in that role. He's very good.
He's just a good actor.
He's always
all
been a
around.
good actor ever since American Horror Story or whatever. He's great, and there was perfect casting for him. But it is a tough watch sometimes because some of the things that are going on screen are like what Jeffrey Dahmer did. So it's like the most fucked up shit going on, and it's just sometimes I'm just like, I don't need to see what's going on. Like, we get it.
Yeah.
You know, we can. I don't know. It's tough sometimes, but it is interesting. I do love serial killers. I've listened to countless podcasts about serial killers, so I already know a lot about Jeffrey Dahmer. Me and my wife are watching it together, so like I'll be that annoying guy who just says like, "Well, fun fact, actually, Jeffrey Dahmer was discharged from the military." Blah 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 blah. Yeah,
Really?
Yeah, he was in the military.
I didn't know that.
They do cover it in the show, but I said it before they showed it on screen just to know that, just to make sure that just to let my wife know that I know my shit.
Are you? Is it done? Are you done watching?
No, not yet. I don't remember how many episodes I have left, but I'm not complete with it. No.
Do you have any guesses as to what happens?
It's history, so
Well,
he goes to jail,
Oh,
and he gets killed in jail.
really?
Yeah, he gets killed in
I didn't know
jail.
he got killed in jail.
Yeah,
Good for
he's
him.
a piece of shit. He should have gotten killed in jail.
I wasn't saying he shouldn't have gotten killed.
You think he shouldn't have gotten killed? And you're
No.
mad that John Wayne Gacy isn't getting enough recognition.
No.
These are the hard-hitting questions we're going to tackle today.
Yeah. Speaking of which, I'm assuming we're all good there. You didn't want to talk about your favorite serial killer a little more. You good?
I didn't say he's my favorite, but
Who is your favorite?
who's my favorite serial killer?
You look like an Ed Gein kind of guy.
Ed Gein is a fucking psycho. But no, I would say, Jeffrey Dahmer's got to be up there just because of how crazy what he did was.
Because how well portrayed he was.
I don't really like Ted Bundy. You know,
Really?
yeah,
You don't like him?
lots of people.
That's crazy.
Lots of people, in terms of like serial killer fandom, if you can call it that, people are interested in serial killers.
Yeah.
He usually cracks the top of the list. I don't really care about him that much. He's a piece of shit. Glad he's dead. I don't care about Ted Bundy. He's not that interesting.
You know what I like to do? There are a couple websites that do it, but basically, like, an artist will take a photo and recreate whatever, like, these killers' last meals were.
Yeah.
And it's really interesting to.
Oh
to
yeah,
see
that's true. Wasn't Bundy something crazy? Wasn't it just like a cup of coffee or something?
I think he might have
Somebody
done like a
did
black
that.
cup of coffee. Someone just did like an olive pit seed or something like that. So
What?
that when he dies, it would grow. I think John
guys
Wayne
are
Gacy
psychos.
ate like a bunch of fried chicken and like milk and shit.
I mean, I hate to say it, but when you put it like that, John Wayne Gacy seems like a very
The most
normal person compared to
Yeah.
those other psychos who eats a pit of an olive for their last meal.
I don't know.
I'd go fucking Chinese buffet. Give me the whole thing.
I don't think most states allow a last meal anymore.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
Kind of.
You just get whatever they're serving that day?
Yeah, usually, yeah.
I mean, it is weird that you would give them a last meal because, oh, you've done all this fucked up shit, blah, blah, blah. But we're going to reward you, giving you whatever you want before you die.
Yeah, but
name it, we'll give it to you.
you know what I think is more fucked up? And I
What?
really don't want to get super deep into this, but
Okay.
I am against the death penalty.
Yeah.
You're also against it?
Yeah,
You seem,
I'd
'cause
say
you were happy that he got killed in jail,
Look.
and now it seems like you're crossing your wires. No one really knows what you believe.
Look, okay, so I would say in general I'm against the death penalty.
Okay.
But when it comes to certain people, certain serial killers in particular, certain people who've committed certain crimes, it's like, I don't feel bad that they got murdered or that they got put to death, you know?
It's
like
just when you make
it's almost
an
like for
exception.
me, there's a line that if they cross it, it's like, yeah, fuck them.
I mean, that's
Why,
fair.
you think Jeffrey Dahmer and
No,
Ted
I
Bundy
just,
and John Wayne Gacy, they should have all
I just
stayed
don't think
living?
I don't think the state should kill people.
Yeah, I get that. See, that's where I'm at too.
But
I don't
also,
think they
I
should
also
either.
totally
but
get what you're saying. You're just a fucked up piece of shit. Oh, that's a lot about serial killers. But let's talk about what we're really here for.
That
we
is
alluded
right.
to it earlier. As you can see before us, we have 7 hot sauces approximately. What we're going to be doing, we're a little different than what we've normally done. Elliot and I are going to consume one hot sauce after another.
Yep.
And after we eat each hot sauce, Elliot's going to ask me a question. I'm going to ask him a question. This is a totally original idea. It definitely isn't
Never been
stolen
done
from
before.
Hot Ones or First We Feast on YouTube. But we're doing a little differently. We're also not famous or celebrities. So.
Yeah, and we're using their sauces. It's
Yeah,
shout
yeah,
out to them.
yeah.
You know, we wouldn't be here without them.
Yeah, thank you,
doing this
Sean.
horrible experiment where I'm sure I'll regret it later. Did you consult your doctor before we did this?
No, I don't have a doctor.
Oh, you don't have a doctor?
No, I don't have a primary care physician. Is that bad?
Yeah, that is bad. You should probably get one.
What's the worst thing that could happen? I could just
Well, I
die?
consulted my doctor, and
Did you actually?
No, I didn't.
Oh shit, that would have been great if you did.
Yeah. Well, he said I shouldn't do it at all. He said it's a bad idea. I could go into cardiac arrest.
That would be awesome. Episode 6 is just the last episode.
And it's
One
on
of us
camera.
perishes.
Yeah, no, I'm sure we'll be fine. I'm not worried about it. I mean, okay, well, I'm a little worried once we get down here
Yeah.
with the last 3 or so. I have tested up to one of these here just because I've been kind of experimenting with different hot sauces in my food. So I tried this Reaper sauce, and that was hot as fuck. So
I just like that the Hot Ones, the last dab, which is the last sauce that they can consume on the show. It's just quote unquote, it's a tough one. Unquote.
it's a tough one.
Very
It's a tough one.
very relaxed way to explain the hell that is inside.
It's
that
very
bottle.
like nonchalant
Yeah.
about how fucking hot it is.
Yeah.
So I think we should go over the Scovilles, and we can repeat this once we get to the sauce,
Yeah,
right?
you got a list of them?
I don't have the list off the top of my head, but I do know the top 3 here. I believe the bomb was like 1.5 million
it's
Scovilles.
1.5 million.
And then the second hottest one, Hellfire, is about, what was it, like 2.2?
No, this one was like
1.58.
for some reason had like a 1.8 to 2.2 million range.
Yeah, I don't know what
how
that
it
means.
varies. Maybe just how it's manufactured
Just
or
not
whatever.
consistent. I don't know, but it was slightly hotter than Da Bomb.
Yeah.
And then we got the last dab, which is 2.5 million Scovilles. So,
Yeah.
and then
So stupid.
keep in mind that all of these
So
are going
stupid.
to build upon each other. The
Yeah,
heat
yeah,
doesn't just go away.
Yeah.
We do have safety here. We've got some milk. We've got some ice cream.
Well, not just any milk. We have Kemp's 2%.
You got
Only
2%?
the best. Yeah.
Nice.
What are you?
I like
skimming
2%.
here? Good.
I also haven't drinking milk in over a decade, so I don't
It's
know what
gonna-
that's going to
it's
do to
gonna-
my body.
It's gonna tear your stomach.
It's going to be worse for me than the hot sauces.
I'm an undiagnosed lactose intolerant.
glad we're doing this then.
Yeah. But here's the thing: the milk cannot be worse than the hot sauce.
Okay.
So like it can't do
Yeah.
more damage.
No, you're right. You're right. It can't. Well. Yeah. No, you're right. It'll help.
And so we talked about these sauces, how they rank on the Scoville measurement system. Where are we on the Richter scale?
That I don't have that data.
Okay, well, someone didn't come prepared.
That's right. Yeah. Should we get started then with it?
Yeah, you want to
start with the first sauce?
The first sauce. You want to say her name?
Yes, we've got the Angry Goat Pepper Hippy Dippy Green. Looks like just a classic green salsa.
Sounds good. Let me get my chip ready.
It looks pretty good. I'm gonna pour you up some here.
Okay. All right. That's a.
Well, I don't think it's gonna be very hot. I think
No,
you can
I know.
handle
That's
it.
just that's a big volume.
So
There's
we're
a lot in there.
So we're just gonna eat these, and then we'll ask each other our questions.
Yeah, I'll let you ask the first question.
Jesus.
Yeah, you need to slow down.
I filled it. We've got the we've got those Tostitos scoops.
Yeah, Tostitos.
So
only the best.
you can get as much salsa in there as you can dream.
Yeah.
Cheers.
That's pretty good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it is. I'd eat that one again.
Yeah.
It actually has a kick to it. That one's the lightest one.
I'm glad that you agree because there is a kick,
There's a kick for sure.
but it's fine.
Yeah.
I'm not freaking out at all.
I also had like a glob on there.
Yeah, you had a lot. You need to portion those better.
I need to not be so generous with these. Could get dangerous.
Yeah. All right, ask away, my friend.
All right, my first question is a fun one. What's your favorite cryptid?
Oh shit! For a second, I thought you were asking the same question. My favorite cryptid?
Yeah.
Well, that has to be the Minnesota Wendigo.
Ooh, specifically from Minnesota.
Yeah, because I'd like to believe that they're close to home.
I mean, I do love the Wendigo. I'd put that in my top 5 for sure.
What's your top one?
I don't know.
What's better than the Wendigo?
Wendigos are sick. I'd say, I don't know, Mothman's always been pretty cool.
That is the dumbest cryptid.
Oh, come on. He's
A
cool.
Mothman?
He has his own town.
Cryptids should be fucking terrifying. If I just saw a giant moth, I would think that moth is entirely too big, and that would be the end of it.
That's a big moth. Yeah, actually, you know what is even better and even scarier is Black-Eyed Kids. Have you heard of Black-Eyed Kids?
What? I don't know if you can say that.
No. Jesus. Do you know Black-Eyed Kids?
No, I don't know the Black-Eyed Kids.
BEKs?
Uh-uh.
So Black-Eyed Kids, you need to look into this because this is riveting stuff. So
Sure.
this is going to be my favorite cryptid.
Okay.
But the Black-Eyed Kids are these kids who sometimes will just like knock on your door and or approach you in some way. And their goal is always to get in your house or have you take them somewhere or like get in your space basically. And at first glance, they just look like normal kids, usually in plain clothes or just kind of just regular looking, nothing too special. And they'll usually act really weird, like they don't talk like normal kids. They don't like understand like human things.
What
basically.
do they talk like?
Like they'll be like, we would like to come inside. Can we borrow your apple?
A kid said that to me last week. What do you mean that's not
Okay,
normal?
but here's the thing. Then, eventually, in all these encounters, these people will then notice that these kids' eyes are fully black. Scary.
Yeah.
Scary. But they can't come in unless you let them in. They're like vampires almost.
Okay, that makes sense.
But then some of these encounters, what they say is the kids will come in and then they won't really do anything while they're in there and then they leave. And then after they leave, you'll either die or get sick or people around you will start dying or like shit just hits the fan in your life and your life goes to shit and they are just scary motherfuckers. They're supposedly like linked to like Men in Black or vampires or aliens or something like that.
That's a lot of different links.
Yeah.
3 wildly different
Nobody
links.
knows what those things are, man.
You know why the Wendigo is better?
Why?
Because they're real.
There's as much evidence for a Wendigo as there is for a Black-Eyed Kid.
No, because Wendigos come from like native culture.
That's true.
Whereas Black-Eyed Kids, that was probably like
I'm pretty sure the first
prank.
case was in the 1990s.
the
So pretty new, pretty
the
fresh.
first case of Black-Eyed Kids.
I might be completely wrong on that. It could be way before them, but
Here's the great thing about that. You might be wrong. We're not gonna fact check that.
we don't fact check. We just say it.
And everyone who listens just has to assume it's the truth.
Yeah, and if you know the truth, email us at impossibly@unremarkablepod.com.
Wow,
Let us know
you nailed our
how
email.
stupid, how incorrect we are.
I just like the Wendigo because, like, you're supposed to be able to hear it when you're out in the woods or like you're camping, and they're supposed to like talk using the voice of someone that you know, and then you're supposed to like go after them, and then it's just like a giant creature that looks like partly like a deer, partly like a man, partly like just really cute and sweet and cuddly, and then they fucking tear you apart.
Sweet and cuddly.
Yeah.
What? No.
Did I get those words wrong?
I don't think they're sweet and cuddly.
Well, you never know.
They're supposed to be terrifying.
You've never met a Wendigo.
Aren't they able to like take someone else's voice and like sound like they're your friend's voice? Like it'll be like,
that's how they're supposed to lure you in.
Jonathan, I'm in the woods, dying, help.
To which I would probably say, oh no.
Yeah.
Even if it was you.
You'd chase out into the woods to find my body, but really, you just found a Wendigo.
I don't think I would chase after you.
What the fuck? Are you serious?
Yeah, I feel like you would
You'd
never,
let me die out there?
I don't think you'd ever call out to me like that.
I feel like I'd call out. I guess, okay, if we're in the
you're
woods.
Pretty self-sufficient.
It depends who we're with, but.
And if you're lost,
if
and
you're
fucked,
the best
that
option.
means I'm fucked.
Look, if you're my best option for saving my life in the woods,
yeah,
I'm already fucked to begin with.
But who knows? We'll just have to see how it plays out in the real world. Real world.
All right, ask me your question.
What's your favorite movie?
Ooh,
yeah,
that's a good one.
For everyone listening, this is going to get progressively deeper.
Somewhat.
Yes.
I don't know if mine go that deep.
Oh,
but they get fun.
Question 2 is gonna
look for my favorite movie. I can't think of it off the top of my head. I know I've got a few. I'm gonna pull up my Letterboxd account here.
He's opening Letterboxd.
Okay, it is. It's one of 4 movies. I've got 4 options here, but right now, based on these 4, I'm going to say Midsummer.
That's your favorite movie?
I think so.
That's a really good movie, but that's also really
it's so good.
Really fucked.
I love horror movies. Midsummer is an incredible movie. Hot take, it's better than Hereditary if you've seen Hereditary. I think it is.
I'd say it's scarier.
It's visually beautiful. It is also visually terrifying. It is everything that is great in a movie. It's the perfect movie.
Hereditary has really good music though. I really like the score.
True.
Especially that end scene where it, like that involves like the treehouse and all that shit.
Oh yeah, creepy as hell.
Whatever that really weird eerie sound.
When that little girl got decapitated. First time I saw it, I didn't see that coming, or I didn't know that was going to happen. And it happened, and it rocked my world.
Yeah, that's the thing. Both Midsummer and Hereditary, I knew like a lot of the big things that were going to happen.
Yeah.
Which
really
kind of sucked.
Wait, how?
Well, for
Did you get spoilers or what?
Well, Midsummer, I think we started at your bachelor party.
Oh, but I'd seen it before then.
I was really drunk, and I didn't like. All I remember is the very first part, and I think it was more us talking about it. I don't remember seeing it, and then.
Sure.
But that's also like it happens within the first minute of the film, so it's not really a huge reveal.
Yeah.
But Hereditary, I just seen so many so much shit about it.
That one was on
the internet.
It was everywhere on the internet, as was Midsummer. But I think Hereditary a little bit more, even as far as like being on Twitter and all that shit.
Yeah. We don't have to get into it. My favorite movie is Interstellar, but I have to ask. Emily told me you gave Secret Life of Walter Mitty a 2.
Yeah.
You didn't like it?
I watched it once.
You didn't like it?
That's Ben Stiller?
Yeah.
And he's like in Iceland at some point.
Yeah, it's a beautiful
film. Like, I just remember there's a scene where he's like longboarding down a big
it's
big
awesome.
hill.
It's awesome.
Yeah, it was fine. I feel like movies like that don't do that much for me. Like, I don't know, there's something about it where I'm just like, meh.
You're meh.
I can tell you my other options for my favorite movies.
I think I saw is one of them Inside Llewyn Davis.
One of them is Inside Llewyn Davis, starring Oscar Isaac. Great indie film where he sings songs. He's a folk singer, struggling folk singer, trying to get his career off the ground, basically, or basically just showing his everyday struggle and the shit he's going through.
Yeah.
And the best part about that is it's like an indie movie where there's not really a resolution at the end, and
yeah, just
his life is still shit
the
at
opening
the end.
scene is basically the same thing as the ending.
But the thing that makes that movie just great is the music. The music is also great.
Yeah,
it's not
really
just
good.
a great movie and great acting. The music that he's singing is actually very good. And that puts the movie on a different tier for me.
Yeah,
where he is a folk singer, but he sounds like he would be a very talented, struggling folk singer. Great movie.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
Great movie. I wouldn't put it in my top 5 or my top 10 or my top 20 or my top 50, but
What do you think about Good Will Hunting?
it's a really good movie.
That's one of my top movies too.
There's really no argument to be made against it being in your top 5.
Yeah. If you hate Good Will Hunting, I hate you.
Can I guess your other one?
Yes.
Is it Space Jam 2, Ballin' on Your Rings?
Yeah, LeBron James was amazing in Space Jam 2.
No. What's the other one?
The other one I had was Dazed and Confused.
I haven't seen that. That sounds like a 90s soap opera.
No, it's not a soap opera. It's like a 90s coming-of-age movie.
Ah.
I forget who this actor in it who's starring. I don't know. They're all... It's hard because it's from the 90s, and not all of them got super famous. It did have Matthew McConaughey in his first big role.
Of course.
He played a guy out of high school, still hanging out with high schoolers. Weirdo. Fun. I'm sure that's something that happened a lot. It takes place in the 70s, and there's also... young Ben Affleck is in that as well.
This isn't that one where it's like that creepy line from Matthew McConaughey in the car? It is?
It is that one.
Ew.
Where he's like, what is it? It's the, I keep getting older, but they all stay the same age. That one.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's an iconic line because of how fucking weird it is.
Yeah. It's weird that
But he delivered it amazingly, and that movie's great.
Off the top of your head, pretty weird.
I just love a good like high school like party, sort of like kegger vibe, you know?
Like
I love
Superbad.
scenes like that. Superbad, also another one. There's an endless list of movies I could name. My top 4, though: Midsummer, Good Will Hunting, Dazed and Confused, Inside Llewyn Davis.
It's a great list.
Thanks,
I won't
man.
judge you for that list.
Hey.
Are you ready? Ready for sauce 2?
Yeah.
Can I ask you to tame the amount you pour, please?
Yeah, I'll try to be a little lighter on this one. This one is called Heartbeat Hot Sauce Red Habanero from Thunder Bay, Ontario.
Thank you to
I
our
should probably
dear
open
friends up north.
Thank you.
Bro.
Hey, you're fine.
All right, you can't do this with these 3.
I won't. No, I'm
You also gave yourself some.
I'm just getting you ready.
So
I'm just getting you prepared.
Smells good.
This one's pretty good. I've tried this one.
Cheers, mate.
Cheers.
These are great multigrain Tostitos.
Oh, I'm glad you got the multigrain. I'm a big multigrain guy. So that
figured
one's
you would
good.
appreciate
That one I've been putting on my food, and it's not too hot, and it's very delicious. Actually, it's pretty tasty.
Yeah,
This one is a good one to keep on your shelves. The heartbeat. It's the heartbeat of this show.
Are you ready for your question?
Yes, sir.
You can take some time to think about it.
Okay.
So obviously everyone knows there's an ongoing conflict between Palestine and Israel. What would your solution be?
Are you serious?
I am dead serious. That's what my paper says, I think.
You're kidding.
No.
That's not your question.
No, take a crack at it.
So, hold on. Repeat the question.
So, what is your solution to the ongoing conflict between Palestine and Israel?
I am not one who should be talking about this or should voice an opinion about this.
Ooh, every white male in their 20s should be able to answer this.
Okay. I will say that my father always told me that love is the answer. What am I supposed to say? How would I know? I can't solve that conflict.
Oh, I guess not. I guess you
Peace, love. Everyone should just be friends. I don't get, conflicts, war, hating people. Can't everyone just can't we all just be buds?
That is fair. That is and I'm not even joking. I agree with that. I think everyone should just realize that we have a finite amount of time.
Yeah.
But also we cannot downplay the cultural impact to both groups here. So this is untreaded
I can't
waters.
believe you asked me that question because I don't know how I was supposed to answer. That's question 2. You're gonna get deeper.
Yeah.
Please don't ask me any more about my political opinions on things. I don't.
So if you couldn't solve 2, I don't think we're gonna get through 3 through 7.
You better scrap the list. You gotta take 5, come up with a few new questions. That was seriously your question.
Yeah.
No.
Go ahead. Ask a question.
So my question is, you claim to be from Ohio. You claim Ohio, right?
I mean, I am from Ohio. There's no claim to be made. It's just fact.
You always talk about how you're from Ohio. You're constantly wearing Ohio State merch.
Yeah.
Or apparel,
Sure.
hats, sweatshirts. Mm-hmm. You love Ohio. Favorite state, I bet.
No.
You're from there.
Yes.
Tell me, what is Ohio's state bird?
Oh, shit. First of all, fuck Ohio.
Wow.
It's a garbage state.
Okay.
It is the state where I'm from. It's the state where I have family that I love. But it's like, geographically, it's close to Minnesota.
Sort of.
If you took away all the good things about Minnesota.
Okay, yeah.
And then
Take away the lakes, the nature.
Take away the lakes, the nature, add like triple the amount of flatland farms, and then boom, you've got Ohio. The one redeemable thing is Cedar Point. Mm-hmm. I'm not big into rides, but that's always been a family thing to go up there, and it's a lot of fun in Sandusky. But just about every other part of the state sucks. They are first in fentanyl overdoses.
Oh. Well, that's a fun fact.
Yeah.
I've been to Cincinnati, and I enjoyed my time there. Skyline chili, have you had it?
No, I'm not a big chili guy.
It's not really chili. It's more like spaghetti.
Rename it then. Change the name.
I don't know why they call it Skyline chili. It's literally like spaghetti. I think you can get it on a hot dog if you want, but then they have like a chili sauce over the spaghetti. It's weird.
What is this?
It's disgusting.
It's the state bird.
The state bird of Ohio. What is it?
Something's telling me it's a red bird. Something's telling me it's a cardinal.
It is a cardinal.
Hell yeah.
You got it.
I know my.
All right. Now, what's the state flower?
Oh, the Buckeye.
Wrong.
What?
According to my Google search, it was the red carnation. Thank you.
Not the Buckeye?
Gotcha.
Fuck.
Not everything's about their college football team.
You're from New Jersey?
Yeah.
What's the state bird?
Goldfinch.
Liar.
It is the goldfinch.
I don't have my phone to fact check you. What's the state? You know what? I'm going to believe you. What's the state motto?
I don't know. It's the Garden State.
That actually might be it. Is that it?
I don't know.
Whatever.
That's right. I know my roots better than you. Now you got Cardinal. That was good.
Yeah. I got one of two.
That's solid.
Shall we approach the third song?
Maybe we should stall a little bit more. I don't know. These are getting progressively hotter.
I don't know. I feel good right now. I'm ready to take this thing.
I'm glad you do. I feel like we may not even need the ice cream. We should probably see how long we can go without touching anything.
I want to see.
Yeah.
It's going to get bad, though.
First one to touch the milk or the ice cream has to take an extra last dab.
No.
Yep.
That's just going to mean I need more milk.
It's true.
You have more mental fortitude than I.
Okay, so this one is the Chiba Gold.
Chiba Gold.
Barbados style. It's good. Oh, should probably give you some.
Yeah. Go easy there, brother. Fuck you.
You're good. Cheers.
That's so much.
Another tasty one. That one's pretty good.
Yeah, it's pretty tasty.
Yeah. Got a little kick at the end. It's
Yeah.
not too bad.
Yeah.
We're doing good. Are you coughing?
No, it's just like a little
You're not going to do well.
thing. Don't worry about it.
I'm going to try to do this without flinching. Without even like sweating.
No blinking.
Without
I'm already. Nah, not really.
Okay, good.
Ask your question, sir.
Question 3. If you could move anywhere, where would you go and why?
I have a couple different options.
Okay.
I really like California,
Yeah.
specifically San Diego, because to me that is like the perfect climate.
Sure.
Like 70s, maybe low 80s year round is perfect. But it's really expensive. Traffic is shit.
Yep.
So there are, pretty big reasons to not want to go there.
Sure.
I wouldn't mind Colorado. You get some of the Minnesota climate.
Solid state.
And then my oddball would be Germany.
Germany.
Just because I'd
From
like
left
to,
field.
Yeah, just because I'd like to, and I've never left the country, but I would like to live abroad for a bit.
That would be cool.
I probably never will, but
You should.
I mean, I would if I had the money.
What's money? Money's fake.
And we know this podcast ain't paying the bills unless you
Not
follow
yet,
us,
baby.
rate us on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Deezer. We're listed on Deezer, Pocket Casts.
Everything. Everywhere you find your podcasts, rate, review, tell your mom.
Yeah, that's where I would live.
Germany.
Yeah.
Or California. Or Denver. Or Colorado.
Well, not Denver. I think Denver's probably too populated at this point.
Okay.
Maybe,
Those
maybe
are some
Colorado
solid
Springs.
options.
I wouldn't say no to that.
Sure. I know I would personally go to Portland.
Yeah, you look like a Portland boy.
I think Portland is just the sickest town, dude. I don't know what it is about that place. They got like the river, and all those bridges and
Sorry, I feel great. Keep going.
Is it getting to you now?
I mean, a little bit. It's like it's just still it's dancing on the tip of my tongue.
Yeah, no, I get it. I feel it too.
Yeah, it's good.
But Portland is a sick town. I'd pick that one. Otherwise, I also love Texas, so I'd probably go somewhere in Texas. I love the heat. I'd go Texas, Portland, or California.
I've only been to El Paso, which it's a city I really like, but it is entirely too hot.
Yeah. No, I've been to Dallas and San Antonio. San Antonio was hot as fuck when we were there. We were walking around everywhere because we didn't have a car, but we were like staying near the city or whatever, so we got to walk around. But it was like 100 degrees, dude. It was crazy. We were like sweating walking everywhere, and I love it personally. But my wife was not doing well with it. She hates the heat.
Yeah, I mean, I agree with her. The heat fucking sucks.
It's tough. It's tough. But yeah, I'd definitely go Portland over all those.
Yeah. Like I said, you look like you live in Portland.
Thanks, buddy.
Question 3 from me.
Yep.
What is your fondest memory of me?
My fondest memory.
Yeah. Of me.
I don't know about... It's hard to say fondest, but the first thing that came to memory was the first time that we met, or one of the first times when we first became friends in 6th grade band class. We were both in the tenor saxophone section, and we would play Message in a Saxophone, which was a take on Message in a Bottle. So we'd play Message in a Bottle by the Police, but instead of saying in a bottle, we'd say in a saxophone, and then we'd put the sheet music at the end of our saxophones, if you remember.
Of course I remember that. It's a fucking classic bit.
Classic bit.
We were so bad at saxophone.
We were not good. No, I hated playing the saxophone. I hated the way, like, the reed feels. Like, why is there a piece of wood on my mouthpiece? It's disgusting. Yeah. I don't want to put that in my mouth anymore.
And it gets, like, really soggy and shit.
Yeah.
And also you have to, like, practice, and you have to learn how to use the fucking thing.
I don't think I ever practiced.
Like, you failed the class.
Do you failed band?
Yeah, I failed band.
How? Weren't you there every day?
I didn't do all the things I just said you had to do. I didn't go to like the practices.
Oh, see. Yeah, I remember they had you like go in like the middle of class and go to these like little practices. So it was nice because you got to get out of class for like a little bit and like go practice, play some sheet music for somebody, and then yeah, you're supposed to do that. You didn't do any of that.
No, I think I went to like one to try to save my ass like right at the end, and it was at like after one of the after school ones.
Yeah, you deserve to fail.
Ooh wee.
Okay, we can do the next one if you're ready.
Let's get this fucking train going.
Oh wait, do you have to ask me a question?
I already did.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, you just got done explaining.
Yep. Okay. Should we do the next sauce? Try to hurry this thing up so you don't have to.
I might need the glass of milk, but let's go.
No, not yet. We're not even there yet. This one is the Torchbearer sauce, garlic Reaper sauce, containing the dreaded Carolina Reaper.
Please be gentle. Please be kind.
I was gonna start.
All right, that's good. Jesus Christ! All right, that is yours. That is yours.
Fine, I'll take that one. Here,
dude.
I'll give you a good one.
Dude, no. I hate you.
That wasn't even a lot. Look, man.
Here's the thing. We talked about this beforehand. We talked about how when they were eating the wings on the show, it's got to be way worse because they're baked on and there's so much sauce.
Yeah.
Like you're still putting so much on there.
There's not that much sauce in this little chip. If you can't handle this,
I can handle it.
Then you could never handle.
Cheers, bitch.
Anything.
I'm just loving that people listening to this are gonna.
They're gonna hear us chewing.
Yeah.
It's really, like ASMR.
I'm really excited about that.
Yeah, that one's hot. That one tastes less good.
Yeah.
See, this sauce in particular was the one I put on my food. So earlier in the week, I wanted to just test out these sauces, trying to kind of see how hot they get, and I didn't have the balls to go to the bomb.
Give me the milk. I need a glass of milk.
You'll have to take an extra.
No, I'm not doing that shit.
Oh, come on.
Give me them fucking milk.
All right. But this one I put in my food, and I ate it for lunch. But I cooked it into my food, and I put way too much in there, and it was diabolical. I was having issues finishing. It was just like I'd have to take breaks to let the heat calm down. It was too much for me. But that and that little bit of chip there, I'm doing okay. Definitely feel the heat, but I'm going to wait to handle Da Bomb until I touch anything else. Yeah, no, it's getting worse though.
I'm gonna spit out my milk.
All right, I think you're starting with the next question. If you can read it.
How many sauces do we have?
We got 3 more to go.
What's your best pickup line?
My best pickup line?
Yeah.
Oh my god, I don't even have one. I haven't been on the dating scene in over 6 years.
Hey, what up? Give me the gallon of milk. I'm just gonna have it next to me.
I think, I don't know. I never was one for pickup lines, although, you know, you could always go the classic, just like, did it hurt when you fell from heaven? You know. Otherwise, I'm more of one of those guys who just, you know, would try to talk to a woman and get to know her, ask her questions about herself.
That's stupid too.
Not really use any gimmicky pickup lines or anything like that. It's almost like the heat gets worse as you try to ignore it. Like I'm trying to just like compartmentalize it in my brain that, oh no, my mouth isn't that hot and I'm doing okay.
Nah, this is bad, man.
But it's definitely accumulating as time goes on, and I haven't touched any water, any milk, anything yet. So I'm gonna try to keep that going if I can. While you're looking like DJ Khaled out here. Do you remember his episode of the fucking Hot Ones?
Yeah, I remember it.
He like ate like 1 or 2 sauces and then he was like, I'm not doing this. I'm not doing it. I'm done.
Yeah.
And they just like sat and drank milk for the rest of the time or something.
What's your fucking question?
My question. If you could punch one celebrity without consequence, who would you punch and why?
That's a good question. This is the dumbest fucking idea we've ever had.
Don't forget your donuts, by the way.
Oh, yeah.
You said Gordon Ramsay said that those help the best.
Yeah, but I watched him and it did not look like it helped at all.
What kind of donuts did he have? Either powder donuts or
He had like fancy
classic
donuts.
glazed? Well, donuts are donuts. I mean, it's pretty much all the same shit. Just different levels of quality.
Who would I punch?
Who'd you punch?
Maybe Tom Cruise.
Okay, yeah.
He just looks like he deserves one, you know?
He does. I feel like he's just had, you know, the whole Scientology thing. And I'm not against Scientologists. I mean, they're a little weird. But his whole thing is just, there's just something about him where he looks like he needs a good punch.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is going to be great content for everybody at home just listening to you dying. Good thing that there will also be video evidence of that. Just a reminder, this will be posted to all socials.
Yeah. Yeah.
My mouth is like watering. Like it's just like it makes it harder to speak because like it keeps like watering. I think it's trying to cool itself down. It's amazing what
Honestly,
the human body can do.
That was a great combo. Donut to milk combo really worked.
Are you healed now? You good?
No, it's coming right back. Fuck. All right, the good thing is we're not touching like shit, so I can still touch my eyes, you know?
That's true. We're not grabbing a wing physically. It's not going to be on your hands, so you can scratch your eyes. I mean, I'd still be a little careful in case you got any remnants on your hands, but
all right, I'm
probably good.
I'm gonna need you to commit to something.
Yeah.
Because the bomb is going to fucking suck.
Yeah.
That is always like the wall people hit where it's like awful.
Sure.
I need you to be more gentle with the distribution of sauce. All right?
What do you want? Just like a tiny little drop?
Yeah.
Oh, come on. You're not really doing it.
You know what we should have got?
What?
Some Kleenex.
Oh, that would have been a good idea.
Yeah.
I know my nose is kind of getting runny.
Do you want to take a little break here to go grab some? Just go run and grab them quick?
Nope.
Okay.
I think we're going to be okay. We're going to be great. If we need that after the bomb, we'll think about it.
I'm just going to use my pullover here.
That's disgusting.
All right. It worked.
All right, so you'd punch Tom Cruise.
Yeah.
Anybody else on that list?
Nope.
Just Tom Cruise. Fuck Tom Cruise. I don't know. I mean, after seeing the new Top Gun movie, I'd be a little hesitant to punch Tom Cruise because I like that movie a lot.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Should we do the next one?
Yeah, man. Let's do it.
Are you ready?
Yeah. Can't
So this
say
one
no at
is
this point.
the infamous Da Bomb. It says Beyond Insanity. There's a nuclear bomb on the front that says caution. Yeah, that's about it. This thing's gonna fuck you.
Just a little bit, please.
Okay,
God.
okay.
Please, God.
Just trust me.
That's good. That's good. Thank you.
I like.
Oh. Some got on the table.
Yeah, I see that. Do you think this is enough for me?
It's so much.
It's not that much. Cheers.
Fuck you.
That was disgusting.
Yeah. Oh my god.
So far, so good. I feel like this one's gonna build though.
That one just like that tastes like
It tastes bad.
it's like a tobacco aftertaste. It's horrible.
It tastes like if you put a dry erase marker in Tabasco sauce. That one's not for eating. I don't think that one's just to torture yourself. Wow, you're really not doing well. I don't think I put enough on there for myself.
No, I'm coughing because every time I take a sip of milk, you say something, and it makes me want to throw it all up.
Okay. You start. You got a question?
You start.
I start. It's hard to keep track.
Yeah.
Okay. Would you do well in prison?
Oh God.
If so, why? If not, why not?
I wouldn't do well in prison because I just don't have the temperament for like to be told what to do all the time, and I've decided that if I was ever stupid enough to land myself in prison, I would just probably kill myself day one. So that would.
Day one?
Yeah.
Not even going to try to appeal?
Nope.
Damn. Oh my God. My mouth is on fire.
This is so fucking dumb.
No, I feel like, no, one of my worst fears is like going to prison somehow.
Yeah.
Like being wrongly convicted or like something. I don't know. Some bullshit. Somehow ending up in prison. Because I know I would not do well there. You know, I wouldn't do well. I don't know how. Oh my God. I wouldn't be good in prison. I'm a small man. They would take advantage of me. That's all I have to say.
Yeah.
Wow. What's your question?
This is gonna be like our worst listening podcast.
Yeah, but I'm hoping the visual is a little better. Jesus Christ.
You need to stop talking when I'm trying to drink. Fuck. All right.
It's getting worse. It builds, dude. It builds.
What's the most embarrassing thing that's ever happened to you or that you've done?
Most embarrassing thing? Most embarrassing thing I've ever done.
Yeah.
That's ever happened to me. Oh, man, that's a tough question.
Yeah, that's why I asked it.
Why'd you ask that while I'm dying? My mouth is on fire. This is probably one of the top embarrassing things I've ever done on camera.
Not good enough.
Oh boy. I'm trying to think here. I think I could tell you a story. I've never told this to anybody in my life.
Please tell it.
I don't know how embarrassing it was because I was alone like for 99% of it. But basically what happened was in college, and we went to college in Wisconsin, right? So, Jesus Christ. I'm going to get some ice cream. I'm calling it.
Yeah. Here, give me a pint too.
Do you want mint or cookie dough?
I hate mint.
I'll take mint.
Thank you.
It's like I feel it in my stomach. Like it's hot.
Oh, really? It's hot? Mm. It's just
Okay. I feel like I'm going to throw up after this. Holy shit. Okay. So, I was in college, and we went to school in Wisconsin, right? So it gets cold as fuck in the winter.
Yeah.
I can't remember if this was our senior year or junior year or whatever it was. There was a year where it got to negative 60 degrees. Do you remember this?
What?
Yeah.
No, I do not remember.
Everyone was gone for like winter break, and I worked a job like a responsible fucking human.
Hey, I had a job.
So I had shifts over winter break, so I wasn't home all the time. So I was the only one in my house, and I happened to be the only one home when our pipes froze, right? So our pipes were frozen, so our water was not working. I woke up one day, tried to turn the water on, wasn't coming out. I'm like, fuck. So then I call the housing people. They're like, yeah, pipes are frozen. We'll get somebody out there in a few days. A few days, by the way.
Classic landlord.
That's a classic college housing landlords. So I've got a few days of no running water, right? And this first day, I wasn't expecting this. I didn't plan for this. It's already, after my shift, it's already getting late.
It looks like your hand is shaking.
It is. My stomach hurts so bad. Yeah, so pipes are frozen. I wasn't prepared for this. I come home late, and there's a problem because the pipes are frozen, and I had to take a shit, right?
Yeah.
So I'm like, fuck. Well, I don't have to go that bad. I'll just try to hold it, and then I'll drive to a gas station or something, whatever. I try to hold it as long as I can, right? I'm fighting. I'm a fighter.
Yeah.
Just like I'm fighting through these fucking sauces. Oh my God, we're going to have to take a break. But eventually I couldn't fight it any longer. So I tried to drive to the gas station. And I pooped my pants while I was while I was driving to the gas station.
That's not a true story, is it?
No, it's a very true story. And I remember walking into the gas station, trying to hold it together because I've got shit in my pants. And I waddle straight to the bathroom. And
Dude, I got shit all over me from that.
I immediately, first order of business, I throw those fuckers out, my underwear, out of the trash. I don't know who found that, whatever.
Yeah.
But I just know I came into that gas station reeking of shit. You know, the gas station attendant's just like, what the fuck? Took care of business, walked out, and I think I bought a soda or something, and I never looked back. And I don't think I ever saw that gas station attendant again, thank God, because that was horribly embarrassing for me, and I never want to relive that torture in my life.
Yeah, I've expelled snot from my nose on camera. That was awesome.
Yeah, it was great. Should we take a quick break, grab some Kleenexes, and come back?
Yeah.
Okay.
And we are back.
We're back after a much-needed break, and honestly, I feel a lot better.
That's good, man. I'm glad
I almost
you
feel
better.
too good. I feel like we should do the bomb again, just to kind of get back to where we were at and then go forward again.
I'm feeling it everywhere. I've lost like the spice in my mouth, but man, I'm fucking feeling it everywhere else.
Yeah, it's like the heat's not even in my mouth anymore, but my stomach, I have the worst stomach ache I've ever had in my entire fucking life. It hurts so bad. It's so uncomfortable, but, you know, I'm ready to power through. We can do this.
Yeah.
I'm confident in us that we can do this. We've got 2 sauces to go here. And I know we're going to do both of these, and we're going to crush it. Let's just get into this second to last sauce.
Yeah.
Okay? We've got the Hellfire. Fear this. It's got the Carolina Reaper and some other hot fucking peppers. All right. Are you ready?
Hey, I'm looking at
But
you.
you just pour it yourself this time.
All right, there we go. Good. I appreciate that.
Yeah.
And if I pour too much, it's your chip now.
No.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Honestly, if it was just the heat in my mouth, I feel like I could get through it. But it's the other parts of your body. Did you even put any on there?
I definitely did.
Oh my God,
That is plenty.
It's the fact that it affects the other parts of your body, your mind,
Because
your stomach.
I got over the spice fairly quick.
I'm gonna have heartburn after this, probably.
Yeah, man.
Don't do this at home. I should have consulted my doctor. All right, cheers.
Cheers.
Another one that's not for consumption. That one's for fun. Not too hot yet. Yeah, I feel good. All right.
Yeah, let's ask a question.
Ask a question, quick. Go for it.
Who is your biggest influence or your biggest hero?
My biggest hero, I've got a couple of them. Mostly rappers.
Okay.
I'd say Kanye West is a big influence. I love Kanye West. Yeah, he's a little unchecked here and there, but he's fun.
Just a little bit.
He's a genius. His music is incredible. The other one would be Donald Glover.
Yeah, for sure.
Both
I
of
agree.
those human beings are just incredible people, incredibly talented, and I hope to be half the men that they are someday.
Anyone in your life that
Oh,
inspired
anyone
you?
I personally know?
Yeah.
I would say Honestly, I'd probably say you are a big influence on me.
Wasn't fishing for that, but okay.
My father-in-law is a big influence on me. He's an incredible human being.
Steve is an awesome dude.
Awesome guy. Excellent human.
You know who's also awesome? Jody.
That's true. Shout out my in-laws.
I hope she hears me say that.
I'm sure they will. They usually listen, I think. All those people, but Kanye and Donald Glover for sure.
I don't feel that bad.
Yeah, that one's fine. We should do another one.
Yeah. No. Yeah. We'll do the last dab. But I mean, honestly, I feel pretty good right now.
Yeah, because you put a drop on your chip. You didn't even put anything on there.
I did put plenty. I put more than enough.
Okay.
I'm just waiting for it to hit. But ask your question.
Yeah. My question is, you're in a house. Your house is on fire.
God.
Your mom is upstairs, and your girlfriend is downstairs. You can save one of them. Who do you save?
An impossible choice. I run directly into the fire. Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
What a horrible question.
No, it's a good one.
I mean, it is a good question, but it's such a horrible... Like, growing up, I always thought my house would catch fire.
Why?
I just thought all of the things that they teach you in school were, like, going to happen at a much higher frequency. Like, I used to think that our house would be routinely hit by tornadoes.
Yep.
Because all these,
I would think that too.
Safety classes and shit. I love my mom. But I also love my girlfriend.
Yep.
I'm glad you didn't say my dogs, because I 100% would have chosen the dogs. But
I almost did, but then I rewrote the question. Because I figured he'd just going to say the dogs.
Of course. I would pick Emily.
Okay.
My girlfriend.
Wow.
But I would feel horrible about it for the rest of my life. And I feel like my mom would be like, yeah, that was the right call. And if she listens to this, I hope she agrees with me. If she doesn't agree with me, then sorry.
You're a piece of shit.
Sorry for being your worst child.
You're a piece of shit. I'm just kidding.
What would you do?
No, I'd pick my wife.
Wow.
100%. Sorry, Mom.
No remorse there.
Or your mom? No, I'd save your mom.
I fucking hate you. All right, we're cruising now. I feel fucking good.
We feel too good.
Let's do this thing.
We shouldn't have taken that break. It was...
Yeah, that was all you.
Silly.
I asked for Kleenex, and then you made me use
my stomach was on fire.
My nice pullover to whet my whistle.
All right. Last step. You do it, buddy. Weighing in at 2.5 million Scovilles. It's a tough one.
I did more than I did last time.
The last dab. You want to do an extra dab on there?
That's 2 dabs. Look at that.
You got 2 dab?
Two
dab? That's not even a dab.
That's almost 3 dabs. 4 dabs if you count that.
Is that too much? Should I put a little more? Just kind of see how it goes?
No, I really don't think you should. And he's doing it. He's doing it anyways. That is too much.
I think it's going to be fun.
Perfect amount. Too much.
This is a good amount. All right.
Cheers, brother.
Cheers, brother. Honestly, dude,
I just don't taste good.
I think no. All the last 3 have tasted like complete shit. The first 4 have redeeming qualities where they're hot, but also taste pretty good and could complement a good meal. But these last 3 have just been straight torture. They're just meant for heat. That one didn't taste good. Honestly, I think the bomb was the worst one out of those last 3.
Yeah, I would agree. That made me feel so horrible.
It literally felt like a bomb went off in my stomach. Like it was like
I heard.
Unreal. It was just crazy. Couldn't feel my body. I think I had an out-of-body experience. All right, last question.
Yeah, I might be on my way out here, so let's go.
All right. If there's one thing you want to accomplish in life, what is it?
Oh, all right, it's coming on. Oh my god, it came on quick.
I think I need a little more.
I don't think you do. If there's one thing I want to accomplish, I don't have a specific, but I just want to make an impact on the world, like a positive impact, and I want to, affect and change multiple people's lives. Whatever form that takes. But you know, I know everyone says that, like, you know, no matter what, you know, if you're a good person or whatever, you probably positively impact your friends, your family, your coworkers, or whatever. So, which I agree. But I'm thinking larger scale. You know, I want after I'm gone for people to be able to say, "Yep, Jonathan did this. He was great. We miss him. Whatever." So that's kind of what I want. Yeah. I feel good, man.
That's good. That's a good answer. Impact the world. And we're doing that with this podcast.
Yeah, we are. Elliot, fuck. What makes you proud?
Jesus. Why do you come with these fucking crazy questions? First, the Pakistan-Israel thing. Palestine. Fuck.
Embarrassing.
I've had a lot of hot sauce. It goes straight to my head. The Palestine-Israel thing. The rest of them.
The thing? That one thing?
What makes me proud?
Yeah, what makes you proud?
I feel like I'm proud when, I don't know, when I'm surrounded by people that I love and I'm in an environment that makes me happy. I'm proud of the life that I've built and the people that I surround myself with. When we do this podcast, I feel proud.
I agree.
When we hang out with friends and there's laughter and loving chatter, I feel proud of the life I'm living.
Yeah.
What also makes me proud is how you slayed these hot sauces, buddy. You crushed it. Look at you.
Man.
I can barely even tell. You're in one piece.
Yeah, I feel way better than I did after Da Bomb. That was fucking horrible. And that tracks, because every episode I've seen like 20 or 30, they all say Da Bomb is the worst.
Yeah, that one obliterated my entire body, and I would never take it again.
Yeah.
But
I'm proud of you too.
Thanks, buddy.
You've done well. You've conquered the size. You definitely put on way more than I did. So I'm proud of you for that.
Thanks. Yeah, this was fun. Did you?
Yeah, I'm licking a donut. All right, it helps.
Yeah, I feel like that was good. Is there anything we need to close on here? Any last thoughts for the day?
I just want to say, if anyone makes it to this point, thank you. I'm sure it sounded pretty fun listening to us gag and cough and sneeze and make every other gross bodily fluid sound. But we appreciate everyone who's joined us today, everyone else who's listened in the past. We just recently hit 420 downloads.
Woo!
If you like that number for whatever reason.
Sure.
We're just, we're happy to be doing this, and we're happy that we have some people that are willing to listen. So
that's right. We appreciate each and every one of you. Keep tuning in. Not all podcasts are going to be like this, where we're just dying behind the mic.
Yeah, this will never happen again.
But make sure, again, you're rating, reviewing the podcast, sharing it with everybody you know. And if you have any questions or any comments, email us at impossiblyunremarkablepod.com.
Yeah. We out.
Woo! Yeah! We did it! We conquered the hot sauces! Fuck you, Sean Evans!